Hello Aries, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of April 2025. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my Morgan Greer tarot deck, and then I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot. Then we'll close out your reading with a Threads of Fate oracle card. All right, Aries, let's get right into it because here's what I'm getting right off the bat. Your money luck is about to change. And I say that because we've got this Strength card here. The Death card means that there is change coming if you haven't already been feeling that. And we're starting off with that Three of Wands, which means that you're thinking ahead. You're making changes as it relates to the future and your money. It's just a matter of, how you are going to implement those changes. How are you going to put things into place? What are you going to do first? What are you going to do next? And so on. Now, we do have this Eight of Wands, which is a card that's in the reverse, which means that things are going to happen slower than what you'd like them to, but it doesn't mean that they're not, they're not happening at all. All right. Excuse me, Aries, excuse me. All right, so now we also have this Eight of Swords in the reverse, a great card to see in the reverse, because that means that you're no longer feeling stuck. You're no longer feeling limited in any way. So that's what I'm saying, Aries. Very clearly here, your money luck is about to change. And the reason why it is because you are changing. You are the one that is making different decisions. You're starting to shift your identity into someone who is wealthy, someone who is prosperous, someone who is abundant, and someone who totally has the power to change exactly what it is that they want to change. All right, so this is really, really good. Let's continue on and see what else shows up for you. Oh, wow. All right, so we've got that Ace of Pentacles means new money is coming in. Like I said, you're going to start feeling that around the second week of April, Aries. Okay, it is going to take a lot of work. That Ten of Wands means it is going to take a lot of work, okay? So, but look, you've got Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that not only are the changes happening, your luck is actually... like I feel like you've been setting yourself up to win, and it's finally starting to pay off. You're finally starting to see movement. You're finally starting to see the rewards. You're finally starting to see the success. All right. The Knight of Pentacles talks about you get support. You're going to be very, very busy. But you have new money coming in, and then a decision is being made in your favor, and you may feel like you've got so many options as it relates to your money that you may have to let something go, or you may have to, not necessarily feel sad, but maybe a little bit disappointed that you can't do more. And I know that feeling, when we're trying to create something, do something, grow something, we want to do all the things. But understand, Aries, you only got so much time in the day, and what you're doing is working. So it doesn't necessarily mean you need to change anything. All right, so let's see what else is showing up for Aries as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. All right, so look, you've got that Ten of Wands again. So the success and the money that's coming in, it's not going to be without a lot of work. All right, Aries, it's not going to be without you putting in the work and you doing all the things. But you're in the position to handle it, so you don't have to stress about that. All right, so something's going to be stopped or discontinued in the second half of the month, and I do believe that's going to be something that helps you either keep more money or helps you grow your money. Now, this moon card means that you're going to get some new information. Again, like I said, that's going to help your luck change as it relates to finances, because when you have new information, that means you can make new and better decisions, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing. All right. I told you it's going to be a lot of work. You got the Two of Cups, which means you're coming together with the right people, the right situations, the right circumstances as it relates to your money. Five of Swords, good communication. And here you're partnering or collabing with someone or something, again, to bring in some new money. So Aries, I really hope that you're prepared for this, because it looks like this is something you've been working towards. And you're finally starting to see things take shape. You're finally starting to feel things shift, especially as it relates to your money. Now, the reason why I say that is because we got the Ten of Swords and then this King of Cups. And this tells me that your emotions could be a little all over the place, right? Sometimes we get emotional, or maybe we have things that are going on in our personal life that make us emotional. And so it can kind of take us off track when we are, working, building our business, growing in our careers. But understand that you've got everything you need, and you've got everything you need in place. All right, so here's where, see, the King of Cups, though, this tells me that this is something that you've been feeling for a while. This is not something that's brand new. As a matter of fact, you've been feeling that way for a while. And so by the time we hit the end of April, you're going to feel maybe a little bit overwhelmed emotionally. Now, that could cause some problems. Well, I shouldn't say problems, but it could cause some distractions as it relates to you making your money, growing your money. But the thing is like I said, you've already set yourself up to win, Aries. So don't feel like you're not in a position to make the money you want to make. Even though you may be feeling a little bit emotional towards the end of the month, it's not going to disrupt your plans or your progress. Really, it's not, because we've got the World card, and the World card is, the card of literally upgrading yourself, moving to the next level. You've completed the lower cycles as it relates to money and finances, and now you're ready to play a bigger game. That's going to be very clear to you once we hit the end of April. Then you've got the Hermit card. The Hermit card is a card that talks about you working independently. It's also a card that means that sometimes you need to withdraw from certain situations and certain people in order to get clarity, or in order to just kind of recalibrate your feelings, right? Because like I said, I truly believe that emotions are going to be very distracting for you towards the end of the month. Now, it doesn't mean necessarily anything negative, or that you're going to be so distraught that you can't figure out your money situation. But like I said, what happens is that you just get really, really distracted. You get really, really, like a little bit thrown off course. All right. But if you can kind of spend some time alone, kind of going your own way, maybe doing your own things, maybe disconnecting for a little while, it's going to give you exactly the clarity and the answers, maybe even some cases the confidence that you need to move forward as it relates to your finances. All right, and then finally, we got that King of Swords. The King of Swords, remember, he's very diabolical in the sense of removing and cutting off anything that does not serve him, anything that's getting in the way. And I feel like once you spend some time alone, Aries, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. You are going to really be ruthless and maybe even aggressive to some degree as it relates to removing the things that you just don't want to deal with. Because it's, you're very focused about making the money, growing the money, advancing in your career, doing all the things to get yourself stable or to get yourself to that next level as it relates to finances. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Like I said, your money luck is changing, and that's going to be very obvious in the month of April. All right, so get ready, Aries. The good is coming. If it's not already here, it's definitely on the way. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Threads of Fate Oracle card. Oh, interesting. All right, we got the card Fate. Fate. And you know what else I'm kind of picking up with this card? Destiny. All right, what are you destined to do as it relates to money, finances? What do you feel is fated as it relates to your future when it concerns your money? All right. Now remember, I think a lot of us do have the wealth and money gene within us. It's just a matter of, are we going to nurture it? Are we going to cultivate it? And are we going to express it? So think about that. All right, Aries. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. And I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.